Welcome back to another episode of ReZero Season 4. So in the previous episode, we got a bunch of lore, a bunch of exposition when it comes to the sword, the sage, the flugel, and the dragon, just everything, right? We got a bunch of lore. We also found out about Orion, right? Which was really cool. Some other names, Reed, like there were so many names dropped in the previous episode. It was really, really cool. There was also an exam that I was gonna say, I don't know, I was gonna say Subaru, here it is. I was gonna say Flugel for a second. Subaru took, where he was able to guess the entire thing. It was a really five-head exam, a five-head thing that Subaru was able to guess, and also he was the only one who could guess it because he's the only one who knows Orion, right? The constellation Orion, and he was able to merge that knowledge from Earth, from our constellations, into this exam and was able to solve it. Anyways, insane exam, kind of like tailor-made for Subaru. So let's see what this episode's gonna be all about. I have a feeling we're gonna be getting a lot more lore here, so I'm excited for it. Anyways, if you wanna watch this, uncut and blurred as well as on Patreon in the description, and let's go into ReZero Season 4, Episode 5. We are at the library. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Oh. Fair. Fair. Is it gonna be... I thought maybe it would be written in Japanese, it's not. Cognitive recognition. What's it say? What's the title? And he got sucked into the book? That's a cool transition. That's a cool transition. Oh boy. Oh, it's an experience book. Is that the witch's cult thingy? Oh! It's like a jester gown. Oh no, it's not. Tifon! Executioner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. Maybe not. Maybe not. Typhon, huh? Hmm. Here we go. Typhon's power. We saw a similar thing happen to Subaru. So that's when she manifested the power. Interesting. So the witches, okay, the witches gained their authority not by some kind of like, you know how the witches factor gets passed down from one, archbishop or one carrier of the factor to another? It doesn't seem like the witches are the same, because I was wondering, prior to these witches, was there another witch and maybe their power got passed on to the next witch or something along those lines? But it seems like no, they just kind of like manifested their own power in their own way, right? And this is the way that Typhon just kind of like manifested it from a seemingly pretty mundane exchange, right? And she was able to manifest the power that we now see from Typhon, right, as the witch. Interesting. Oh, they don't know. Maybe you need to read someone's... maybe if you know the person. Yep, the witch's tea party. Yep. Also, it's interesting. I don't know if we're to read too much into this, because it could mean anything, but the the buildings and stuff like that didn't look too far off from this period, especially considering that Typhon probably existed at least 400 years ago, right? But I think that shouldn't be too big of an indicator. It could be anything. Yeah, because we don't know the exact history of the architecture and the culture of this world, so... Yeah. He was able to read something. What book is it? Maybe lie buying tacos? Balleroi Tameglyph. Oh.
こうして私が命を拾い
Whoa.
ましたが、それも紙一重でした。
You need to know the person. Mm-hmm.
それが妥当っぽいな。
Of all dead people in the world, past and present. Okay. Unless there's some kind of like filter option or search option.
この書庫を作ったやつ、性格最悪だな。
Surely there's some kind of like way to search it. I guess not.
謎解きからこっち、参戦意欲の低かったお前も興味湧いたか。死者の書か。 なんかお前に言われると、ラムとかアナスタシアさんに言われるよりしんどい。変なタイミングだけど、少しお前のこと聞いていいか。違うから、そういうのじゃないから。ならお言葉に甘えて。お前いつから殺し屋なんてやった？
Okay, I'm down for some Meili backstory.
ちょっと待て、それってつまり。
Whoa.
魔獣が赤ん坊の子育てなんてするのか？
Raised by the wolves. I see. They were scared of her divine protection.
なあメイリー、もしもの話なんだが、この中にお前の親の本があったら読んでみたいか？ああ。そうなの？ そりゃ探しただろう。今すぐは無理かもしれないけど、いろいろ調べて親の名前が分かったら時間作って。なんでだよ。
Yeah, who adds the new ones in? Don't jinx it.
悪いけどさ、お前のために試してやれねえわ。残念ながら、エミリアタンたちは？ざっと見て回ったが、本の並びにも法則性は見出せなかった。
That sucks. I'm just thinking of the logistics of how this works. Do you think you have to actually... How well do you have to know the person for you to be able to see this into this book? I'm guessing you have to know their name and you have to actually talk to them or be in their presence or something along those lines. It can't be like you see... like you see them through like some kind of vision or something, or you see them but you never know their name, and then you open the book randomly and you would see into that. I'm guessing you need to know their name and you need to have spoken to them. So let's say, what's an example? Did Subaru? Oh, I wonder if any of Subaru's, did Subaru ever meet anyone in any of his other lives, or you know what I mean, his other runs, where he'd never actually he has never spoken to them in this current, like the main branch, the main run. Did he ever meet anyone in any of the other runs that he never did now? I don't remember. I don't think so, right? I don't think so. I think everyone that he's met in his other runs, because I'm wondering, would he be able to read someone's history even though he has never spoken to them in this live here? But I don't think there is such a person. I don't think so.
名前や年代別に並んでいるわけではないらしい。つまり、よくわからんってことがわかったってことやね。結局、この書庫は今の俺たちの手には余る感じだな。
And we don't have any kind of filtering magic.
が見つかっても、その人が私たちの知りたいことを知ってるかっていうと、すごく難しいもんね。
Even the
そうなると、
librarian?
次の試験、2層への挑戦を優先する方が良さそうなのよ。賛成です。それにしても、上の階に上がる階段ってどこにあるのかしら。どこにも見当たらないよな。性格悪い相手やし、階段探しも試験のうちかもしれんね。性格？シャウラー、ちょっと来い。おっさま、はいはい、今すぐ行くっす。ですかですか。おっさま、次何してほしいんすか。そんな目キラキラさせてこられると。
The VA is so good.
お前、2層に行く階段の場所ってどこにあるか。知らないっす。
Yeah, makes sense.
4層から上に行ったことないっす。400年も？それってすごくびっくりね。シャウラさん、ちょっとシャウラさんはあれやろ、この大図書館、プレイヤーデスの番人って立場なんやんの。なるほど。したらうちの予想やと4つ、5つかな。シャウラさんが言いつけられてる塔を守るための内緒の決まり事、5つと違う？決まり事？それも内緒のってどういうことだ？違う、そうした。そもそもアジは隠し事してたんじゃなく、聞かれないから言わなかっただけっす。そこのところは書面に残してもらいたいっす。全部話せ。例えばの話っすけど、お日様がアーシに内緒で塔を出ていこうとかしたら、アーシはもう容赦なくぶっ殺すっす。すげえいきなりだな。
Yeah.
やりたくてやるわけじゃないっす。例えの話です。そもそもこれはアーシにとって逆らえない問題なんすよ。めちゃめちゃしんどいっす。そんなに嫌なら拒否すれば。まさか
A contract
言い出さないだろうな。
makes sense.
お前もベア子みたいに精霊なんじゃないか。なわけないじゃないっすか。精霊とかそんなふわふわした連中と一緒にされたらダメ
What's up,
じゃない
Meili?
っす。断固拒否。急にみんな目が怖いっす。この場のメンツ8割が精霊と関係あるからな。それならそれでお前は何なんだよ。
What's up,
精霊
Meili?
でもないんならそんな必死になって契約を守ろうとする必要ないだろう。何言ってるのスバル。精霊でも精霊使いじゃなくても約束は守らなくちゃダメに決
Of
まっ
course,
てるじゃない。
that's what Emilia would say.
今のは俺が悪かったけど。
Of course she would.
約束は大事。はい。約束は大事、約束は大事、約束は大事。エミヤさんに怒られた。
Get scolded.
お前のせいだ、くそ。キリキリ吐け。なんて言いがかりっすか。それでこそお日様って話すっぜ。不詳アーシが言われてることを簡単ながらお話しさせていただくっす。まず大図書館プレイヤーデスの挑戦者はもう絶対に外に出さない。
Oh boy. Oh boy.
ただしちゃんと大図書館の試験を解き終えて一層までには
Okay.
問題ないっす。オールオッケーっす。ちなみにこの条件に違反した場合、アーシは血も涙もないキルリングマシンに早変わりするっすから、お日様との約束は無効っす。ただしするっす。
Makes sense. Oh, that's an interesting one. Okay. Yep. Yeah, there's only one thing to do. Wow. Wow, that is actually a bit of a loophole. Her reigns. What a goofy scene. Whoa. It appears after the fact? That's crazy. That's crazy. That is a very mean one. Because who would think to look back? To backtrack? That's so mean. Oh. I'm worried. I'm nervous. We are again? Yeah. Similar place. Oh, Caliban. The sort of selection. Okay. Smooth. Uh-oh. Earn his pardon. Is this Reed? Or Raid or whatever? Red hair. White eyes? No, what? Not white eyes, blue eyes. Blue eyes, red hair. This has to be an Astia. He's tweaking. She just passed out.
嘘だろお前。ただものではないとそうお見受けする。なんだおめえ。地下ここどこだ。ふざけてんのかおめえ。いや、ふざけてなどいない。突然あなたが現れたのだ。警戒もやむを得ないと思ってもらいたい。なんだおめえ。俺の子分と似たしゃべりしてんじゃねえぞおめえ。おめえ俺の子分かよ。ちげえよな。ちげえんなら紛らわしい真似すんじゃねえっつんだよおめえ。ちえ。いい女。いい女。エロい女。ジャリ、子分、ザコ。
Okay, okay, okay. Has preferences. Well aligned. 'On his pardon.
そっちのいい女ザコとは違えな。よく見たらやべえなおめえ。なんだその面。長すぎんだろおめえ。お前がここの試験官。そういうことでいいんだな。知らねえ。他人のつけた肩書きなんざ興味ねえや。俺とまともに話したけりゃ、こっから俺を一歩でも動かしてみろよおめえ。ルグニカ王国、この駅師団所属。
Here you go. A stick swinger. That's the end. No opening, no ending. That's gotta be Reed or Raid or whatever it was, right? The initial Sword Saint has to be. He looks just like both of the both Reinhardt and his father as well, right? Very, very similar to them. So yeah, that's interesting. We got another exam here. We had some goofy interactions with, of course, Shaola as always. Also, Meili, got to see some of her backstory. Also, that library seems like it's going to be extremely, extremely useful once we learn how to browse through it, right? Because right now it seems basically like an infinite library, right? And it seems like if there's no way to filter through it or search for books, then it's gonna be a tough one. I'm surprised that Betty has no spell as a librarian, right? Or I guess a guardian of the library, whatever she was called, to search through the books, to be like maybe quickly scan all of the titles or something and find, well, to be fair, even if she could scan the titles, we don't know what we're looking for, right? So I guess that's that. We got to see Tifon's backstory, or at least a glimpse of it. It's, as I said earlier, it's surprisingly mundane how she attained her power, right? Because it's like a power of the witch, which is like this terrifying power, and she attained it very mundanely, right? By just realizing some stuff about the world, which is curious, very interesting. Also, earlier I was talking about how it seems like the flashback, everything around it is to like, it doesn't seem like it's as old as you would expect it to be, but maybe that's not the case. It did seem quite different now that I think about it. So yeah, maybe it does check out. So yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do in the library. That feels like the biggest, like, big thing that we can hope to get there. I feel like all the information is gonna be in that library. We just need to find a way to access it. So we'll see how this fight here is gonna go down as well. I feel like it's not gonna be easy, right? If this really is a Sword Saint, right? It's not gonna be easy whatsoever. So yeah. Okay, we got some cool stuff, some cool lore here, but the exam is very much underway here, so that's gonna be the big one in the next episode. For now, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.